How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the channel, Reverie in the Philippines. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video. If you like the video, don't forget to smash that like button, and of course don't forget to subscribe. If you want to be to see some upcoming new videos and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm a little bit can't talk here. But anyway, today's video is going to be pretty much about they call them YouTube ninjas. So let's get right into it. Taking a little stroll here on the road here. What's up, man? What's up? Anyway, today's video, today's video is going to be about the YouTube ninjas. That is pretty much the name for them, and these are basically people. They pretty much, they really don't have a channel, I guess you could say, and they go around, they scope out other YouTube channels, and basically they see something that will probably pick their nerve, or it will I guess you could say make them jealous or whatever. But they will put down negative comments, basically bashing. Back at home we call them trolls, but they will find something to say that's in a very negative way. It's basically an insult. Me personally, I don't let them get to me or anything. I kind of find it a little bit of entertaining, to be honest with you. But some of them, you don't know what the purpose of their comment is. It's really I guess they're just looking to pick a nerve or something like that, or try to be funny, or whatever the case may be. But give you a shot of the road here real quick before we get into it. But I'm gonna show you a few of these people and what kind of things that they're saying, so you get a kind of an idea. First one was a person called they called himself Pack Smile, or whatever that is. But anyway, this all relates to a video that, it was a little short that I put on my YouTube channel, and it was basically what I said was, in the short video, it was the benefits of living in the Philippines and being married to a beautiful Filipina. And this is what Pack Smile had to say. Here's the comment. Well, obviously, Pack Smile pretty much probably does not have a life, as you can see, and their YouTube channel. They only have like maybe 1 or 2 videos up and only got 13 subscribers. So so to me, that pretty much ain't a real channel. But anyway, here's their channel right here. Okay then. Getting on to the next one. The next one really don't even have a really bit of a name. They call themselves Everyone, and this person went as far as to just conceal their YouTube channel. So here's Everyone's comment. Everyone doesn't have a YouTube channel. It was just either they don't have a YouTube channel, or they are just trying to conceal it. Most likely they're trying to conceal it so that way you can't comment back. That's usually how it goes. And this one here, the other one, is called, let's see, it's Tube Time. That sounds a little, I wouldn't name my channel It's Tube Time. Oh well, but sounds a little kinky to me. It's Tube Time has a YouTube channel, and their comment was like, wow, she really had to settle for you. Now that's a that would be an insult. But hey, that's a good one. It's Tube Time. But anyway, here, that's another ninja, probably another YouTube Ninja account. They also have very little subscribers and hardly any subscribers or any videos. They basically, like I said, they create these YouTube channels and they just go out and just look for people just to talk trash to. But anyway, it's Tube Time. Here's It's Tube Time YouTube channel, in case you want to subscribe. Carson McNulty is, well, let's call him Carlson Nutty or whatever. They also have made a comment. They don't have, or they concealed their YouTube channel, or they probably don't have a YouTube channel. Probably not that bright to be able to create one. But anyway, here's their comment. I kind of understand it, but I don't know how it relates to the video. But it pretty much boils down to that most of these people, they don't have a life, or I mean, they spend all their time in front of their computer and look for not only just YouTube channels, they probably go on Facebook or Twitter or, you know, Rumble, True Social, all those social websites, and do the same thing. They just go around looking at certain things to try to comment just about on anything, just to get an arousal out of people, or just get something started, you know. That's pretty much how they do it. And all, you know, I find it real good entertainment. I don't take it as an insult. It doesn't bother me, because if you look at most of my other comments on my YouTube channel, to all of my videos, most of my videos, they're all positive comments. I mean, who knows? These people probably sit around and eating a bag of Cheetos and weigh 300 pounds, and they can't even get out of the house because they're too lazy or whatever. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, the video that I'm referring to, that these negative comments came down to, I will share that down in the video. It's a little short. You can click right on it, right in this video here, or at the end of this video here, and you can watch it and see what you think. If you have something you just don't disagree with, or something like that, and you want to put that in a comment, hey, go right ahead. I mean, that's your right to do that. If it's but I get more positive comments than the negative ones, so I don't know why they were trying to be so negative or trying to insult me or anything like that. But I kind of laughed at it, especially the one comment saying that there was no beautiful women around me. I mean, whatever, you know. These people must be, you know, either blind or whatever. It doesn't matter what they think anyway. It's what I think. I find my wife beautiful, and as far as the other comment, all she had to do or something to just settle with you. Please, man. Yeah, she did settle for me because she knows how she wants to be treated, and I treat her exactly how she wants to be treated, and that's good. And that's what a lot of men, most men, don't know how to do. There's also, it could be the person who made that comment could have been some woman that has a grudge against men who are moving out of the country to meet other women. It could be that. And that is true. There are many, it's not just only coming from the United States, it's also coming from other countries as well. They're not just moving to the Philippines. They are moving to other countries, such as in Southeast Asia. There's people who are moving to Japan. There's people who are moving to Taiwan. There are people who are moving here to the Philippines. And there's reasons for that, because there's become a disconnect between traditional values and what men want in the United States. And most women, not all women, but most women have become too independent in the West. And I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Most people may find that a little, or they call them men who just leave out and want to find a younger woman, or in most cases that's how it ends up. The woman is younger, but most of these women here, they don't look at how old you are, how much money you got, and not all women are like that here in the Philippines, but damn near most of them are. Most men, they want a woman that's not too independent, a woman that is that was brought up in a culture that has traditional values and are with a man for the right reasons. And that's why most men are leaving the U.S. and most countries and coming to Southeast Asia, because the chances are you're going to find something like that here are almost 100% if you look in the right places, such as I did. I mean, I wasn't like really looking. I kind of like ran up on my wife on Facebook, and we just started talking. And we talked a whole year before I actually came here to meet her for the first time. And it was my first time out of the country. So when I came here, we hit it off well, and we continued our relationship. And it was like less than a year, almost, I want to say about 9 or 10 months after my last visit, I came back. And we got married. And of course, well, it would have to be less than 10 months because we have a daughter together. So I won't say 8 to 9 months. It just seems like it was a long time when I left the last time. So, and I did experience the what they call culture shock. After I left here the first time, I spent almost a month here. And I left here and went back to the United States, and it took me about 2 weeks, and then I started missing this place. And there's many reasons I can get into on that. We'll just make it very, very, very short, and it has a whole lot to do with this, what's going on in the United States. That was part of the reasons why I came here. Because see, at first we was going to move to I was going to move her and her kids and everything like that to the United States, and I changed my mind like real quick, because after I got back to the United States and I spent about 2 weeks back there again, went back to my job and went back to the old same thing again, and it pretty much convinced me the best thing for us to do is live here in the Philippines, and it's for like the many reasons, and I'm not going to get into a big conversation over that, so I'll break it down to you real short. Media, politics, hate, crime, divide, road rage. The United States is pretty much have gone crazy. It's nothing like what it used to be when I was a kid. And who would want to bring kids that's lived in a culture pretty much living under traditional values and living in a culture they grew up in that's pretty much simple, it's a simple life, and then take them into a place like that? I mean, that would put them into shock, for one thing. And the other thing is, the schools, as we know, is not very good in the United States right now. There's a lot of negative things going on, not in all schools, but in most of the schools in the United States. I just think to myself, it would be a bad idea to take them into something like that. They're not used to anything like that. And it would not be fair to them to move them in a place like that. And, you know, God forbid something happened to them. It would really bother me. It would be probably hard for me to live with. So to break down this video and come to a conclusion, as far as the YouTube ninjas, I think that's a funny name to be quite frankly, but it is kind of like they come in the middle of the night and they'll sneak up on you, and next thing you know, you wake up to a notification and somebody's got something like that down on your comments. And as I said before, these little shots and everything like that, hey, I get it. I mean, if I didn't have a life and all I could do just sit around and in front of a camera and drinking Mountain Dew and eating bags of Cheetos all day and didn't have a job, had no life and everything like that, I understand. I would try to find something that would probably take up my time. I'd get on the computer and look for things to say negative to people. But as far as that, I'm okay with it. You know, whatever your comments are and everything like that. But that'd be a good way to get yourself put out there, well, especially with my channel, because like I said, I'll make you famous. I'll put you out there, just like I did to these cats here on the video. I see a lot of that done on, especially on, there was actually some videos that I seen were really quite good videos, especially these Philippine blogs. And I'm not going to mention any names, but somebody went after a guy that I watch all the time because he has a really good channel, you know. And, you know, they said some Coca-Cola man. They said some really bad things about his wife. I mean, stuff that was not even necessary. But let me tell you what that guy did that owned, that run the channel, the YouTube channel. He really went out there and exposed him, showed him what kind of a crook he was, and all kinds of money that he stole and everything. And he really exposed him. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, it's, catch for catch. I mean, if you're going to do stuff like that, you better be ready. And I don't blame him one bit for doing it. I believe this dog's done lost his mind. But anyway, a lot of people ask me what it's like living down here in the Philippines. There's a lot of things you got to get used to. One of the things you got to get used to is the weather. Right now it's in the rainy season. I've not been able to get very much videos out because you don't know when it's going to rain. Normally it's like clear blue skies, but it's a lot of overcast and everything like that, and it's been raining just about every afternoon and stuff like that, and it just makes it so humid and everything. And by the way, that's where they do the karaoke thing over there. But you have to get used to the heat. I don't mind the heat or anything like that. I'd rather be in the heat than be in the cold, shoveling snow and all that garbage. I had my years with it when I was a truck driver in the winter seasons, driving up in the Northeast and out in the Northwest and everything like that. I hated it with a passion. And then you'll go back down to the warmer climate where your home base is, and it's like warmer there, and you're just like sick all the time, you know. You know, it's a beautiful place to live. Got a lot of dogs. There's a lot of chickens, and stuff like that. There's definitely a lot of like, I don't want to say livestock, but there's a lot of animals around. A lot of dogs, Philippine dogs and stuff like that. Chickens, roosters. People's got goats over here, especially down in the provinces and stuff like that, like where I'm at right now. I mean, some people might say it don't look much, but I'm gonna tell you what, it's kind of cozy, to be honest with you. You're not just so dependent on certain things like back in the USA and everything like that. People have became so dependent on certain things to make their life easier. And if you think about, if you go back in time when people lived, like say 75 years ago, they lived pretty much simple. But anyway, folks, we're gonna wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to smash that like button. Especially don't forget to subscribe, and feel free to comment. And anyway, don't let your hearts be troubled, and we'll see you on the next video.